Okay. Is this working? This is working. Cool. And a crash. Good start. If you're used to watching Silksong stuff, I didn't abandon the game. I'm just very sick, so I don't want to finish that game when I'm really sick. Doesn't seem like the best idea. We're going to Keth. Yeah, I want to be excited about finishing that game, and I am. But, yeah, headache, sore throat, all that. So, don't want to be physically underwhelmed while playing the end of that game, because it's a really good game. So, yeah, first full playthrough here. What is this? We got snakes now.
Behold our lush plains and verdant forests, blessed to feed empires far and wide. Eat, drink, and be fat at your
Guy's very excited. Probably shouldn't do big pulls the first time I go to an area. Yeah, they hurt a little bit. You definitely notice mobs start hitting harder as you get attacked too. Well, that stands to reason, but you'd think you'd scale linearly with them, and you really don't. Well, you probably do if you know what you're doing. I do not know what I'm doing. Didn't we beat this guy already? Ah, jeez. Still need to find that other key. So far, our build consists of mostly just slammy fire thing, big stomp thing. So you set up here, a few of these fissures, then it does a lot of damage. I sound very excited about it, I know. But kind of dying at the moment. I think those stuns only happen if you're running. I gotta be better about that. It'll bite me one of these times. Yeah, we pretty much went pure defensive in the tree, because being hardcore and not knowing what mobs do, being the first playthrough, I'd rather have more time to adjust and kill things a bit slower. Which, we're by no means slow right now. Oh, there's a necromancer somewhere, isn't there? Where are you? There you are. Like Dark Souls up in here. I also have an item that gives me a lot of evasion when I dodge. Like right after I dodge. That's why I hop around a lot. Makes sense to me. I never really got sick at all until I got COVID. COVID does something to your immune system. Kinda sucks. Before that, I hadn't been sick since like 8th grade. A long time ago. Depressingly long amount of time ago. Not really, actually. I don't mind getting older. Garrett Outdoors, yes, PoE 2. If you're someone that watches my Silksong streams, I'm just not playing that right now because I think the next time I stream that game will be my last one. And I'm very sick right now, so I do not want to play that when I'm feeling terrible and then be physically underwhelming at the end of that game, because that game's awesome. Or you could just be a random person that happened to stop by, so thank you. But yeah, it's my first full playthrough here. I'm trying to do it hardcore. So far, so good. We're in Act 2. I don't know what that was, but it was scary. No idea if my build is efficient. It is very defensive. Almost got the stun. Oh. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? Stop doing that. Yeah, my damage on bosses is definitely lacking now. I think we would run out for that. I don't know if it's worth doing the whole AoE thing before a slam, but it feels cool. I think it does more damage. Let's get another stun. Can't stun her when she's summoning? That's annoying. Hopefully that's all our moves, because we got it pretty well handled. Yeah, run out for the circle. It's pretty unnerving and hardcore fighting bosses for the first time. The only thing I remembered... that was too many. Or maybe not. Yeah, the only thing I remembered was the Act 1 boss, because I did play when the game came out to like level 30 and then stopped, so I never got close to endgame. I was in Act 2, I think, when I stopped. But Book of Specialization is huge. I'm just kind of going all over the place here. I didn't really have a set build, because I'm kind of making it up as I go along. But that seems good. 10 rage, 12% physical damage, yeah. But yeah, all my other nodes are stun threshold, armor applies to shield, regenerate, you know, stuff like that. We went over here for that. The idea is, if I don't get one shot, I can always recover from a situation. Oh, there's a relic. Nice. Random drop. Also solo self-found because, in my head, I know there's a marketplace you can access during the campaign. And if that's the case, then drops just aren't fun. And in RPG, drops are the fun part. Like, killing monsters and getting loot from it is great. But it seems like if you were not solo self-found, the goal would just be to get gold and then buy your stuff, which is... doesn't seem fun. I don't know if that's right or not, but... seemed that way in my head. The bear is pretty satisfying. He's just very angry. And it seems pretty idiot-proof. Good thing I picked it for the first playthrough. Because you're just really tanky, you have two abilities that you just keep using. This seems like a boss. No, Lost City. Okay. Definitely exploring the rest of the map. I have rerun a few maps just to stay slightly ahead of the curve. Again, so I don't get one shot being hardcore. But we're not really doing it anymore. Takes away from the spirit of it, I think. I love the bear's auto attacks and slapping people. Feels so disrespectful to kill people with druid auto attacks. Alright, looking good. Is that ring? Amethyst is chaos. Gotcha. Sorry, I'm not very talkative, but we did the thing again. But like I said, pretty sick. Which is why I'm playing this game in the first place. So I'm at the end of Silk Song, and those bosses get pretty tough. And I don't want to have my brain be mush while doing that. This is a bit more brainless, as long as you're watching your health. I think the hard part of this game is the actual builds. What's up, Brookish? Oh yeah, definitely. The wind up for attacks. I don't know if I should do this setup, but I am doing it. The whole spam the ground a bunch before you do your big slam. In my head it does more damage, but you're right in that it does feel really cool. Because we're so tanky. Just let everyone get their hits in, let them have their fun, before they absolutely explode. I don't really know if I should be disenchanting or selling stuff. I've just been selling most of it. So int. And we did get... we weapon swap a lot. This is like the sustain one. And this does a lot more damage. Yeah, I've been selling everything. And it hasn't really... I haven't noticed if that's a good or a bad thing. Imagine if people watch the VODs, they'll probably be screaming at me they're doing something wrong, but... I expect that with PoE. This is a game people have dissected to death. I think I want to go to the Valley of the Titans. I got that key. I want to see where that goes. There are some builds I want to try. I don't know if they work. I play a lot of League of Legends too, as a lot of people have, and making Volibear would be pretty cool. So, basically, Lightning Bear. There's so many unique items, I assume somewhere there's an item that can convert your attacks to lightning. That'd be really cool. Ooh, could probably use that. I think we're on the lower tier. No, never mind, we're not. Alright, unfortunately this instance closed. So we gotta clear again. Which I guess isn't bad in hardcore. We just get ahead of the curve again. Guy hits hard. Oh, he has an aura, that's why everyone's hitting hard. Ooh. Rare talisman. Oh, minion build. Still damage. It's not bad, but not running minions. These guys so remind me of the Dark Souls big skeletons, because they also do the fall on you thing. You're the guy. Alright, that's scary. Let's get out of there. Did he die? Oh. He died quick. I'm getting to the point where stuff is actually starting to do some damage. Like when those guys fall on me, I definitely feel that. And I wasn't feeling a lot earlier. I gotta figure out where I'm going with my tree. Again, I've basically just been going pure defensive. Let me see. So yeah, increased armor. Armor applies to elemental damage, which is huge because elemental stuff can one-shot you. Then yeah, regeneration. Damage recouped his life. 20% armor applies to elemental. I don't know why I got this. Oh, I was supposed to go over here. In case I get stunned. Oh well. We did get some damage over here, but now I don't know where to go. That's if you shapeshift a lot. I'm not doing that. I don't know where I'm going next. But I can see why people, a lot of people, treat this as their only game. The amount of builds you can do is kind of staggering. I don't know them all, but I can look at the skill tree and be like, what the hell? Alright, I was gonna get... Yep. Better stun recovery and regen on stun. Because stun is something that can definitely kill you in hardcore. But yeah, bear is very satisfying. I made an alt just for trying a different class. And I like doing hipster builds because I'm silly like that. If there's a known build, I'm like, right, what if I do this thing though? And with the warrior, I'm using a spear and bleed stuff, and it's actually feeling pretty strong. Oh, you're a noob too. Welcome. Yeah, because for us, we're seeing all this stuff for the first time, which is really cool. Let's see lightning damage. Maybe I can make my polar bear thing work. Look at that. But yeah, learning all these symptoms. Because I'm sick, I'm saying symptoms. Learning all these systems and seeing all the unique gear is really cool. So I assume once you play it, and like a few weeks goes by in the league, and you're at endgame because you're a good player, that you get to know all the uniques because they're all on the market board. Which wouldn't be fun. That's why I went... No, that's the wrong one. Which is why I went solo self-found. Because if you don't go solo self-found, I don't know if this is true, but in my head, it would seem like all you're doing is farming gold to get gear rather than looking for drops. You're just buying the thing that fits your build, which seemed kind of boring because... I mean, the reason you play RPGs is loot. And I want to get loot from the big stuff I kill. Yeah, my warrior build... Sorry, I'm all over the place, but my brain is mush because I'm sick. Warrior build is shield and a spear, and it seems really strong right now. Partially because it's my second character, so I have a lot of money and gear for it, so... Because if you're trying to do the hardcore and get all the way to max level, it's kind of like a roguelike. I need to stop saying like. Because every time you die... Ooh.
druid knows to travel light.
and you start a new character, you have a lot of gold and you have a lot of gear sitting in your stash. So, just like a roguelike, you get stronger as you go along.
Care for a story?
As you try new characters. So, not only are you getting better as a player, but you're getting better gear. What was that? Yeah, that's nothing. Spent a lot of money in the warrior, so I'm prioritizing selling right now. And I leveled. I did figure out this mechanic. If you level, then all the gear changes in the vendors. So it's worth going back and checking. Minions. 201 armor. How much? 71. But 12% increased strength is kind of insane. Well, not really.
Sans guides you.
Because if I have that, it's not even, it's like, what, 7, 8 strength? It seems like this would be really good end game, like it would scale, even though it's only level 16. So 171 armor. And my armor also applies to elemental resistances, or a percentage of it does. So that's why I'm just stacking. Increased light radius is very depressing when you get that on as a roll. You're crafting. Yeah, it's nothing good for helms. Block chance. You shield with that? Alright. I do look for stuff with the resistances. I already have a bunch of FR. Because, again, that's the one thing I remembered from playing when the game came out initially. I got up to, again, only got up to about this level, actually. But I know the first boss, I died a bunch because he did a bunch of frost damage. So, now that I'm hardcore, I definitely saved all my frost stuff and put frost resist on my gear, and it was super easy. So. But now I don't have that luxury because I don't know what's coming up. But I do appreciate that you can transfer. Let's see what that is. Cold resist, 20 maximum life. Oh, 1 to level of all melee skills is huge. Is there anything important on there? Armor's huge. I don't like that it's no armor. It's more damage, but yeah. And 1 armor. But yeah, you can transfer your SSF character to the regular server. I mean, your hardcore character to the regular server. And you can take off solo self-found if you want to. I think I'll do that eventually, but I still want to try and beat the game before I run maps at the end on hardcore. Alright, I don't even know how to do these, but I don't know where the thing is. There's a place where you put this other key thing. What I think would be cool, if they had an option to have a friends list. I don't even know if there is a friends list. But don't be solo self-found, but like group self-found. Because it would be fun to be able to find something like really cool for one of your buddies and like send it to him. Because you know it works for his build. Maybe I'm the only one that wants that, but I think that'd be cool. Oh, where is this other guy? There you are. Oh, we did find the Maw something, which is apparently this league's mechanic. You need desecrated gear, and then you bring it there, and it becomes really powerful. Or something. I do have an item that does desecrate gear. I don't know the benefit of that versus normal crafting, but I assume it's good. Because it's new. And again, I'm hopping a lot because I think that's my amulet. Gives me a bunch of... What is it? Yeah, 50% increased evasion if you dodged. Which is kind of cool. Wait, they do have that? Friend found? Or are you just saying that should be the name of it? Because if they have that, I should have done that. Oh, okay, you're saying that. Yeah, I think I would have seen that, because I have a few other friends playing. And it would be cool if we could share gear. That is a good name for it, though. Like everybody doing just a straight chaos, no minion build, for which, if I find a bunch of chaos damage items, it'd be cool to send them to them. Where did you come from? Multiple uniques. Yeah, my other hardcore character is warrior, like level 15, and he does use spears, so he can look forward to using whatever this is. Let's see what we got. Projectile speed. I wonder if you can actually do a spear throw build. Increased physical damage is good. I don't think it's worth throwing in the stash. My stash is getting very full. That is good, but I don't want to lose that much armor. Too scared.
Care for a story?
I'm pretty much just randomly disenchanting or selling. Like, if I just do a little bit of everything, maybe I'll do the right thing. What's on this ring? That's really good. I want that on my warrior. Double physical damage in a ring. Because bleed, I figured out, only scales off physical. It doesn't scale off of anything else. So straight physical damage is good for bleed.
Speak up.
Alright. Going back. I look absolutely ridiculous.
Best not scare of the locals.
That's this thing. Pretty crazy. 50% chance for bleed, reduced slowing, potency of debuffs, and thorns, and a ton of armor. That's the horns. Pretty neat. I did play Diablo when it came out D4. Beat the game. So many friggin' cutscenes. My goodness. I went way overboard with that. And so many stand by while an NPC does something and you have no gameplay. The game is fun. Like, I'm not saying the game's bad. The combat's awesome. It feels great. But I didn't buy the expansion. Thought I'd play this instead. Alright. Lich. This, I don't understand. I'm gonna try. I don't want to do it with that, because that scares me. I might need that. If it does anything bad. I'll do it with this thing. Place. Okay, I placed it. I don't know what that's doing. I think the community vibes around PoE are funnier because I've been, playing some PoE and been getting that in my shorts and my reels and stuff. And at the top level, it seems like they only play this game, but they hate the game at the same time. It's kind of like League of Legends players. Like, all they do is complain about it, but they keep playing it. But everyone else, which is honestly the majority, people like me, that are just playing, yeah, it seems really cool. As far as the community goes. But yeah, all I see in shorts is why this patch in this league sucks. But yet they're playing it 12 hours a day. But I get it. I mean, maybe it's the fact that if they're like a content creator, they're known for that, so they're kind of stuck in that. Like if they make something else, their viewership probably drops off. So maybe it's that bitterness. Or maybe you just hate things you love. Like, I'm a Celtics fan and a Red Sox fan. And if they make dumb decisions, I get angry at them. Even though it's kind of silly. So you can't get angry at stuff you love too. I think I missed up there. Yeah. Blizzard as a company, it's not as fun to play their games anymore. I'll just say that. So these guys seem a lot more chill, these developers, and they have a lot of talks, on a lot of podcasts and stuff. Oh, select. Probably charges. Okay, is that it? Huh. Yeah, I've cleared that. I guess that's it. Yeah, the quest is gone. Cool. We did the thing. Yep. Back to Keth. I've been stocking up on fire resist because a lot of these things are doing fire. So assume whatever act boss I fight will probably be fire. Hard to know, though. Oh, that's... We don't want to fight her again. Too much risk, not enough reward. She was not a pushover. They're doing some damage. I should have my health bar above my head. I know that's an option. I've seen it before. It's a UI. Yep, there we go. You know what? I don't like that. I know I'm hardcore and I should have that, but I like the art in this game and that kind of ruins it for me. As dumb as that sounds. I'm used to looking at the bottom left. Druid is satisfying, but that's all you're doing, even on bosses. Rotation's the same. I'm sure there's other combos I could be doing with different forms or caster form, but this has worked so far. And again, when you're sick, it's a brain dead playstyle. We need more support gems. think it is worth to sack the fire under him. See, big bosses were not doing much damage anymore.
Get on, foul creature.
I don't think I need any more support gems. Furious Slam. I already have my 2. What do I have on Maul? Attack speed's good. We can get rid of this, I think. Because I think there's some better stuff. Let's go. Maul. Life Leech is good. Yeah, let's do Life Leech. That seems to make sense. Now we got Lifesteal. Oh, we're slapping fools. Alright, where's the Lich? I think that stun happens if you run and you get hit. You get stunned a lot easier. Where are you? There's not a Lich. Slapping these fools. I do want to try Wyvern out. When there's actual decent skills for it. So far, the rolling fireball thing was meh. Let's see what else I can get, though. Primal. Devour. Alright, leap to them and do damage to enemies, okay. That seems good. This seems really cool. Flame Breath. You fly in the air and breathe on things below you. Wondering if there's a build we can just have that on permanently. There probably is, knowing this game. You can do anything. Where are we going, Tinkerbell? Ooh. Unique. Buckler. 104% evasion rating. My god. 40% to cold. Modifier system build how to freeze. Oh. So it's freeze build. 100% of parry physical damage. Okay, it's all about parrying and doing freezing stuff. That's really cool. So if we die and play a Huntress, we can do a freezing build. This lifesteal feels really good on Maul. Drain tanking.
I'm full up.
Ow. That really hurt. Pain limp.
Balance restore.
An odd name. Definitely keep that unique. Depending on how long this takes, my stash is going to be filled up with uniques. But that's really cool. So if we do a Huntress, we could build towards that. So go all elemental damage, cold damage, freeze. It's pretty cool. That's what I like about this game. You find something like that, it's like, alright, how can I build around this to be awesome? Still think ours is better. Yeah.
Dear, how this useless go?
And I'm not even, like, seeing anywhere near the potential of all these being in Act 2. My stash is a mess. It's one of those I'll fix it later things. Evasion rating. Evasion rating seems like something you have to build for, or it's kind of bad. Do you want to? We can fight you again. I was gonna say it won't hurt. Watch me die now. We can cut a drain tank. Ah, maybe we can't. Wonder if you can do an auto attack bear build and have it not be terrible. Oh, she dodged while she was stunned. Let's get out of here. Oh, we got hit. Oh, I just noticed my life. Maybe I shouldn't play this hardcore and I'm sick. Reflexes are delayed. Alright. Dodge that one that time, thankfully. Slap, 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 slap. Minions actually make me do more damage because they explode on her.
Serpent stomp.
And we almost died there. Casually, not even realizing it. Alright, that's probably the way forward, so let's go over here, clear this area. I'm not re-clearing maps, but I am fully exploring everything. I haven't seen this before. Ah, that's why. Just treasure. This room's great. Let's see what the Curious got. 78, okay. Blah. That's why we explore. That node seemed to give me a lot more damage. The percent damage gain when you have a lot of rage. Alright, just a couple ways to go. Tier 2. I've never seen that before. It's better stats? No idea what that means. Let's go over here. Assuming that's the way to go over to the right. I could be wrong. No, that's the way to go. Okay. Let's clear everything else. I didn't know gear had tiers. I know the quality matters, and you can pick up already higher quality stuff. Oh, my throat hurts. But I didn't know tier was a thing, too. So many mods. Slam, slam. This is why we explore. Another treasure room. Hopefully. That one was not as impressive. Frenzied Talisman, that's probably attack speed. Oh, just a white. Excuse me. God. Don't recommend being sick. Again, I hadn't for so many years until I got COVID. But I've been sick like 4 times since COVID. Such a weird virus that thing was. Alright, let's go to that. Love the standing animation when you walk in.
It's a city, no graveyard.
Thank you for stating the obvious, Mr. Druid. New mobs, gotta figure out what they do. So far, nothing special. Periodic cold explosion, lightning. Okay. Nothing too crazy.
Wilds take you.
Slap, slap. I'm honestly impressed I haven't died yet.
Here, have the
Whoops.
seashells
Let me
go.
just Vision rating. That seems Dex intelligence. That seems good. So we got that shield for our future build with the Huntress. It has a lot of evasion, so that will multiply that. Alright, minions. No. No.
Here for a story. I will tell your tale.
You haven't leveled yet, so there's no new gear.
Nature takes what's old.
Good talks a lot of trash. Looks like they spawn enemies.
This was dead.
Now we can go check new gear. We do have to figure out where we're going though on this. Keep going this way, what happens? Don't care about that. That's from shields. We're not going to use shields. That's not bad. More damage. We do have a lot of fire damage. Channeling stuff. Fit, yep. This is very much like Diablo. I don't know when the original PoE came out. I think it was after Diablo 3, I think. But a lot more complex than Diablo. I mean, I'm just figuring it out right now, so I'm not the one to ask how it differs or how it's the same. But yeah, it's like Diablo. This is a skill tree. If you want to see how complex it is. I don't know where I'm going right now. I assume going out is better because there's better keystones way out here. We'll just... Oh, it's a jewel socket. I don't know what to put in there. Okay. But yeah, very much like Diablo. Just less, you know, demon themed. And my main problem with Diablo 4 was the way they did storytelling. There's a lot of escort quests and watching NPCs do things, which honestly got pretty boring. Because you want to be able to, you know, play the game. And they don't really do that here. Everything's really quick. All the lore is given while you're running, so you don't have to stand there and watch things happen.
Someone stop!
I'm currently a bear who's very angry. It's also a lot more open-ended class system here. Like, you can start as a warrior and get the druid weapon and shapeshift. So you can be a shapeshifting warrior. Like, nothing's really locked to class, which is kind of cool. Like, I think I'm going to do a build where I mimic a Death Knight and I have heavy armor and a shield, but I'm using a wand and doing a lot of dot damage. Hey, thanks, man. And if I'm sounding under the weather, it's because I am under the weather. So, not very talkative. Normally, I'd be streaming Silksong right now because I'm almost done with that game, but I don't want to try and finish it while dying. So, this is a bit more mindless, at least until the bosses. Silksong, I'd probably get too frustrated on a boss while feeling like crap. I have no idea what boss this is, which sucks. Because we can get an idea what a boss is, you can gear for it, so you can get the resistances for it. Like I did in Act 1. I knew that was cold themed, so got a bunch of cold resistance, and it was easy. Because again, we are hardcore, so if we die once, it's all over. That's going to spawn a lot. Let's get these out of the way first. These beetles stun me, really? They hurt. Slap them, silly. Thought that was going to summon him. I should put on my other talisman. There's a lot more sustain. Less damage, but way more sustain. So I'm getting low here sometimes, and I don't like it. This one, I never really get low. Because it's unique. That's another thing that this game has from Diablo. It has unique name stuff. Like Spiteful Flore. But it gives me a skill that when I kill something, it drops an orb that heals me. So when you're killing these big packs, you're pretty invincible. Unless they stun you before you kill something. That's a big boy.
What twisted nonsense is this?
I agree. What the hell's going on here? Oh, that seems dangerous. Oh, I stunned it. No, I didn't stun it. Now I stunned it. You're an odd mob. Why aren't you doing anything?
Begone, foul creature!
Actually, I liked you when you didn't do anything.
The trinkets, Keth's shame lingers still.
Keth's shame lingers still. I agree. That Keth. I was gonna say I feel you, bro, but my throat hurts, I have a headache, I'm tired, everything sucks. Besides my druid build, I like my build. That's a good thing.
Damn people!
Basically, my whole combo is angrily hit the ground so these fissures appear, do my big stomp, which also ignites the fissures. That's all I'm really doing. Besides slapping people sometimes. Auto attack to victory. Kaboom. There's also a werewolf you can turn into, and that seems to be very frost-based. Whereas this is obviously fire. But, I don't know, I can't go to a skinny wolf after playing this. This place is huge. You guys opening up? Yeah, you are. It's like a cataclysm every time you slam. It's awesome. It's kind of unnerving on hardcore, always wading into enemies. Not exactly knowing what's going to happen, but it's worked out so far. Getting a lot of rage from something, and I don't know what. 'Cause I'm always maxed. My big stomp does take rage, so I'm not seeing it go down. I mean, I'm okay with it. Just don't know what's doing it.
A druid knows to travel light.
Alright, that's the way out. Still got a lot to explore up here. The jump, the dodge button, it looks like a jump on a bear, is also the run button. That's why you see me hitting it a lot. Yeah, this last boss is definitely going to be fire. Your characters do have personalities in this too. They'll be chatterboxes the whole time.
Ask something about this one.
Ooh. Plus 170 to armor. That is incredible. Yeah, plus 14 to armor.
Ask something about this one.
Should have the fire one on. Fire charm.
Stay in sight.
Oh, we have two now. Perfect. Cool. these away. A lot of chores you gotta do when you go back. If you want to say semi-organized. Not that I am, but you should have seen it before. Much worse. It's gained a ton of armor. And my armor also applies to elemental resistances, which is pretty huge. Schmack.
Your grave awaits.
Let me in. I mean, I get it. I wouldn't let me in either. Alright, up here, a few more areas. There's a lot of random events that give you good gear, so you really have to fully explore everything. Not to mention it being hardcore. Being slightly over-leveled is not a bad thing. Just one slip up and it's done. See all those orbs? That's from my unique. They all heal me for a percentage. It's kind of cool. I think that is it. Besides this little inlet here. Super. Now Mike can go forward. Just realized I haven't really eaten today. Well, barely anything. Being sick does that. At least to me, apparently. Case in point right now. The one thing that's annoying about bears is they have a really big hitbox. So it's harder to dodge things, and some doors are annoying. It's like being a Tauren in WoW. Classic WoW, anyway.
A druid knows to travel light.
They change everything so it's normalized later, which is kind of boring. We should go do our chores first. Sarko, what's up? Okay, we got our first jewel. Okay, 6% increased damage. It is minions. Meh, it's not worth putting on now.
This could be useful. Stay in sight.
These have a spot. They do not. That's annoying. Onwards and downwards?
They built shrines, but none came to answer.
Too quiet.
Blood for blood.
Still satisfying. Even though it's 2 buttons. These are all going to spawn, definitely. But I'm okay with it, because I have ridiculous AoE. They didn't spawn. Weird. Dirt Stalker. Not the most intimidating name. There we go. This is more fun than scary. Oh yeah. Oh, keep it coming. That's what we call dopamine. Cool. Schmack. Being tank is definitely helping us build a lot, so I can just stand in front of them. Get all my setup done.
That grave awaits.
Growing 2 rotations to kill stuff now. It's bound to happen eventually. I'm starting to worry about boss damage. It's about time for new bear ability, but I don't think we're getting a new one for a while. The Vesper Bat's hurt. I should just lean into the fire, considering how much fire damage I'm doing. There are nodes that near me that specifically Get more fire damage.
Strength endures where memory fades.
Gray Flay. The random names are pretty funny sometimes.
Wilds take it.
We got Grim Pillars, and we never use it. Another spirit thing. Let me see, stunner kill. So remnants are just runic power. Nope. Sports skills, hunters, and life man costume. I don't know. Let's get the minions. That can be fun. And it's just free damage.
Rattling ball.
I'm sure there's ways to optimize these, but I have no idea. I know it's not going to be good as Herald of Ash, but we'll try it for a second. Alright, don't see any minions popping up yet. Let me read that again. Hitting with an attack. Hey, you don't have enough runic power? Let's try auto tag and see if I can get one to spawn. Huh. Well, I'll experiment with that later. Not gonna risk it in here.
restless pig.
This place is enormous. Yes, it is the big quest dungeon, but still massive. Damage is still doing okay, considering our lack of offensive nodes.
Winter deepens, bringing a biting chill. I long for it to snow, for the wonder I felt as a child, to grace my eyes once more. The last winter that brought such beauty. 200 years ago now, it cannot snow in a region where it does not rain. The city is quiet. The city is cold. The wind whistles through stone columns.
Let's have a gander.
By the living. I ask myself why I am still here. I ask myself why I will not let my tired bones rest. I ask myself whether I truly believe
Light for the harvest.
I do.
Time to do chores. I know I probably don't need to pick up absolutely everything, but I want lots of gold, just in case.
Oh, that's nice.
In case what? I don't know. It's hardcore. Who knows?
This could be useful.
Keep that talisman, because... Excuse me. Still sick. That does a lot more damage, just less survivability. So when clearing, the other one's better. When fighting a boss, which looks like it's going to be here. How are we looking? We got this on. Let's put this on. For rings, should we go get... Oh, we got a fire resist ring. Okay. Let's try it. Not a boss. Okay. Fooled me. I think we have one more fire resist ring, but it's not. What are we at right now? Fire resist 40. It's not a lot. Well, plus our stuff we get from armor, which isn't listed there.
On this, the meeting place of 7 waters, we lay the first stone of our new home. Make
Alright, fully explored.
eternal, the heart of peace and prosperity, the bastion of our people.
Alright, I'm going to... You can talk and have fun. I think I have another fire resist ring. Yes, I do. Level 8. Let's not do that one. All level 8. Does cold resistance or not have any more? Well, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. 23. What's the highest one? 21, 27. That's it. Then let's beef this up a bit. It's not a magic item, so I gotta turn it into a magic item. You don't want random modifiers. It's not normal. Okay. It's not magic. What is it? Oh. I was doing it to the wrong ring. Alright, 20 maximum life. That is good. Put more mods on it. Cold resistance. Not worthwhile. Let's make it rare. Increase fire damage. That's huge. That's crap. But hey, it's fire resist and it has other stuff on it. Fire damage is good. So now we're up to 67 fire resist. Hopefully this guy does fire.
Why did you never come look for me after your ascension? My king nears.
He definitely does fire. Hell yeah. They're probably at like 80 something fire resist with our armor counting towards it.
Embrace corruption.
Yeah, that would hurt a lot more if I didn't have fire resist. And it's cool because my next character, when I come to fight this guy, I'll still have it. Ow. Teleported through him, that was weird. Yeah, I need some type of like frenzy or fast melee attacks for bosses. But we haven't got new abilities for a very long time. For Bear. Guess that's my fault for only going Bear. Whereas Druid is very much hybrid. Or it can be. Oh yeah, this fire resist feels lovely. I missed him. That was quite easy. Chaos Orb. Removes random modifier and augments a rare item with a new... Okay. Cool. Easy boss.
Could this be Halani herself?
So many bots.
Almost your travel right.
Mortal. Oh, at last. Please. End my suffering. My followers are long since dust. And I am but parchment. My veins dry, sad. None remember my name. I awoke from my long slumber, unable to move.
This is sad.
Mortal, to use that one element that may finally end me. My opposite.
Poor soul.
None remember I awoke from my ask.
I got fire. Guess I gotta use the quest one. I was thinking, what if you don't have a fire skill? And then remembered,
She's got the tragic.
of course they're going to use a quest item.
There was a goddess of water lying at the heart of care.
Yeah, there was.
I wonder what her role in the past involved. It is my sacred duty to keep our tales, but
I don't know.
impressive. Now we have everything we need to recreate.
I forget what the horn
bit
is.
of carving. I think the flame ruby.
Okay.
My fingers were worn.
But yeah, customer for purposes, take it. Okay.
Aye. If you're sure, I'll do it.
If you're sure.
This could be useful.
That seems very good. We can just keep this one on. A lot safer. Less damage, but a lot safer.
See some stone.
Keep that lightning resist.
Stay inside.
Alrighty.
Something.
We did get a level, so let's see what this lady has. Cold damage. Meh. Lots of meh. Not terrible, but we have one with more armor. Okay.
Warm nights.
Cool. Return to the sandstorm.
It is time to use the reforged horn of the West
War is nigh.
to the last.
Yeah, we finished everything else. Yep. Wait, where am I using this? Aha. Sound the horn.
This is what keeps the wheels turning. Foul business.
Didn't realize this is being pulled by men. It's kind of dark.
I am hesitant to allow you.
Alright.
Go on.
We're pursuing the beast. Oh, desert map. Travel to Shar. What's up, Shambrin? Someone to care about. Listen without lunch. You want a lone journey inspires. Not returned.
If you happen to find Liluma's body, if you are traveling through Traitor's Pass, the traitor, Balba.
Wow, you have a lot to ask us.
I will tell you her story if you. As we approach the, if you take care.
Okay.
They're there. Watch from on high.
Another level. Another smashing. They really inundate you with wisdom scrolls. Even though you have a guy that does it all for free. Yeah, this is slightly less damage without the physical ring, but it's fine. We do more fire damage. And elemental resists I find to be very important. That's what usually spikes my damage. Or my health. I do wonder if, like Diablo 2, it's not worthwhile really to kill regular mobs. What's up, Pharaoh?
What an inscription! The signature seems to be coming from this location.
Then we'd better investigate. It's a ways away, mind, but we can take the caravan.
Okay. Cool. I'll do that in a little bit, buddy. Actually, should probably do it now when we're just exploring this place.
The path to Desha has been...
Yeah, they give you all those scrolls when you have legally distinct Deckard Cain there to do stuff for free. I do want to check you for rings. That's pretty good. Meh, what is this? Ooh. I mean, that is really good. Yeah. If that was strength, maybe we would do it. Ah, my throat is killing me. Pretty sure it's this place. It's flashing. Alright, where are you, buddy? Ooh. I never really use runic wards, so I probably won't. I probably want protection. If nothing else, more shield better.
Monstrous wretch!
Easy. Next time we go to town, we'll throw that on. Before we finish this place out, I'm gonna double check. I think that was it, yeah. Oh, we have this. I don't think we want to go that way. Area of effect, that's kind of big. I need more boss damage. That's pretty cool. Don't need sun buildup. Need war cry. That's neat. You shapeshift and get... Ooh. I like lots of armor. We're just gonna go all the way that way. So I'm not blown away by anything else over here. Can always respec. I have a ton of gold. Follow Tinker Bell.
You disrupt the nut of the law.
Still moving. Whoa! There's a lot of damage out of nowhere. That was close. You see why I like lots of armor.
Balance restore.
See, if I went more damage based, I probably would have died there. Alright, what's a charm again? Yeah. That's really, really good. Level 5, so I can use that to fight the boss. That's awesome. That's gonna make Act 1 boss very easy. Oh, I probably was supposed to do this after I initiated that quest, and that's what I'm doing. All the Abyssal Rift things. I don't know, but we're here. We'll do it. Again, if you just tuned in, sorry I'm not very entertaining right now, but I am very sick. And I'm playing PoE instead of my normally scheduled Silk Song. Because I don't want to fight the last few bosses in Silk Song while sick, because that's not fun. Because I know they're going to be tough. So instead I'm playing hardcore PoE, which also probably isn't a good thing to play when your head feels like wool. Pretty sure this is the place. I don't know where what's his name is. Yeah, let's put that back on. Let's be safe because we almost died. Excuse me. Dying. I don't see Pharaoh here. I know he said to come to this place. You say Hodor? Oh no, we stunned. If nothing else, we're getting a little bit of experience, so nothing bad about that. Riyadh, I did not end Silk Song. Let's see. First, we were short-staffed at work, so I had to do a crazy shift yesterday. So I couldn't play then. And then I think my niece, my 2-year-old niece, got me pretty sick. That's my guess, because she had a ballet recital, and little kids are petri dishes, and she was hanging out with a bunch of kids. So pretty sick right now, and not feeling great, and I don't want to do what is probably the last Silk Song stream while I'm feeling like garbage. So I want to feel good when I'm finishing that game and seeing how the story comes together, and also I know the last boss is going to be really hard, so when my head is full of wool, I don't want to be doing those really hard fights. So, a long answer to your short question. But no, I did not end Silk Song. I'm just playing this because, again, sick, and this is pretty mindless. As opposed to Silk Song, which is very precise. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow, if I'm feeling a bit better, I will end Silk Song. Right now, this is hardcore Path of Exile, so if I die, I'm done. We're in Act 2. Till that time, you have a secret? Is it a spoiler? It's not a spoiler, go for it. Secrets are fine. Story spoiler, that is.
Twisted thing.
Oop. This guy's hurt.
Can't carry anymore.
Alright, what is this quest? Huh. We'll stay like a secret? Okay. Is he in town? Can we talk to him? Here he is.
How do they stand this heat? The way the Marraketh have treated
The Faradin want respect, but they've crossed many.
true enough, they treat people like dogs. I managed to make out a bit more of that tone. Elder gazed at the pristine stuff, and so, something to chew on, isn't it? Volume within the wall. Keep out of the sun, eh?
Where was that? Oh. I do want to put that in something. We'll save it. Do it later. This is so good. Don't eat it now, but it's so good. Put that in there and that in there. Riyadh, I'm playing Path of Exile 2. So, if you're familiar with Diablo, it's very much like Diablo. Very popular game right now. This is actually early access, so there's only like a third of the game out right now. So, that's what I'm playing. It's really fun. If you want to see something daunting, where it differs from Diablo is customization is a lot crazier. This is the passive skill tree. Like, look at the size of this thing. And all these, when you gain one level, you get 1 point. So it is daunting, but it allows you the flexibility to do anything. Like, you can be a warrior that has a shield and a wand. You can be a shape-shifting mage. Like, you can pretty much do anything, which is really cool. Sorry. Throat hurts. And they also added in something recently where you can actually import builds. So if you really don't know what you're doing and that's too daunting, you don't even have to do that. You can look online for builds you think are cool and then import it. Yes, sir. This is not Diablo, but that's a good guess. I don't care about that. This is Path of Exile, which is very much like Diablo. And if I'm talking really low and unenthusiastically, it's because I'm very sick. So. But yeah, it's very much like Diablo. Okay, I don't know where this quest is. I guess we'll go back to... we'll do the Death Shower thing, because I don't know where that is. Right now I'm playing a druid, so that's why I'm randomly transforming into a bear. Druids do have different forms. You can be a wyvern, you can be a werewolf, or a bear. Or you can do all of them together. Looking at the talent trees, there does seem to be a way to have a build where you use all the forms, and each time you shapeshift you get a buff, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to do that, because I just like slamming people. Like that. It's always satisfying. All I'm really doing is I'm creating fissures when I'm slapping the ground, and then when I do my big slam, all the fissures ignite. Just kills everything. It's very satisfying. Does map reset? Yes, it did. Cool. Hopefully we can find a Pharaoh again. He can redirect us where we're going. I also do like Diablo. The only thing I didn't like about Diablo 4 really was the story was told in a very obtrusive manner. As in lots of escort quests and lots of stand here while I talk for a while. Which is not fun in this game. In the games like these, you want to be hitting stuff. And this game does not do that, luckily. If there is a lore dump like speech going on, they just play it while you're moving. Alright, Pharaoh, you gotta come back? No, he's not. Crap. I hate temporal bubbles. That bubble thing is like a slow time spell. So when you're inside it, you go very slow. When you're melee, there's really no option. You just gotta sit in there and enjoy it. Stunned. Very engaging gameplay. Two beasts running into each other. This is not a boss, it's just an elite. He's also crit resistant, so can't really crit him. So that took forever. But in my builds, I went pretty much 100% tanky, because this being hardcore, if I die once I'm done. Ooh, cool. So my thought process is if I go really tanky, I can usually recover from things. If you go one shot, doesn't matter how much damage you do. Alright. I do love the glow. That shows when you have rage. Which is a limited resource for you. Sorry for coughing into the mic. Alright. We can proceed. And I'm definitely OCD in these games about fully exploring areas. Can't leave the map undiscovered. That's a barrier. But yeah, I do recommend this game. I think it's on sale right now. Even when it's not, it's only $30. When it comes out, it'll be free in like I don't know, 2 years whenever it comes out. But if you pay the $30, you get early access, which is what we're in right now, and you get some other stuff when the game finally comes out fully. Schmack. You've not discovered this recipe yet. Interesting. I don't know how to discover recipes. Two waves. That's new. That seems like a boss area. Might as well do it now. Dual boss. My druid doesn't like oddly shaped animals. Betrays the natural order or something. Alright, I don't have a lot of lightning resist. Oh, I put it in the bank, didn't I? I have one. But it's in the old stash. They were barely stunned. I'm hoping I get an ability soon for single target DPS. So basically doing an AoE rotation on these guys, which works. I mean, they're dying. But I imagine there's a quicker way to do this. Jinbaria. What is that? Give me that. Completing this trial allowed you to choose your ascendancy class. Ah. I do remember that, because I made it to this level right when the game came out, and then I stopped, so I didn't get to Act 3. But I remember the ascendancies being... the ascendancies being very hard, so I'm kind of scared of them in hardcore. I might not do it until I'm much higher level. Probably a smart thing to do. One thing I will give Diablo over this game, the drip is better. The armor sets in Diablo are gorgeous. But I'm also only in Act 2. But my druid looks kind of ridiculous. Looks like the way to go forward. No.
Not heavy enough already.
Boom. Clearing big packs of mobs doesn't get old. I see why people play this as their only game. It's always fun to just watch things explode. Oop. Starting to take some damage. Let's explore. Assume they're going to tell me about the Ascendancy.
You found a letter? For your sake, do not
I will
spurn
burn
away the
it.
opportunity. I intend to return to Deshar and mark the location.
You're welcome.
Sans guides you.
Alright, we were going. That's good physical damage. What's over here? Armor break. I'm going over to Warrior because I feel like some of their capstones will be good for what I'm doing. But I didn't really check up here either. God, this game is confusing. Wow. I mean, that's all really good. What's all this? Armor, energy shield, armor. From equip shield. Eh. I don't really immobilize enemies. Don't know where to go. We could just go full fire. This also is empowered attacks. How do we empower attacks? Inspect. That doesn't help. Well, let's do that anyway. Liquid emotions. Guess we can't do that. Don't know what that is. We're just gonna get this stuff. Yep. More tinkiness.
You released Valbala, the traitor. Then it is your duty to redeem her soul by allowing her to
My
serve
duty
as
to
a
redeem her
mentor
soul.
during your dance with the scorpion. In modern times, we give aspiring decorers a seat
Wait,
to a
trial. Yeah, I remember that. I do remember it being very hard. Which sucks, because, you know, hardcore. Who am I speaking to? Nobody, I guess.
young one. This could be useful. John, we ought to stay in sight.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the trial right now. I know the trial is for...
Here, wouldn't it take kindly to that?
Ooh, by the way. Ascendancy, so there'll be skills in the middle of that portrait that I'll be able to get. They're very dependent on your class. But I remember dying a lot doing them, so... Obviously don't want to do that in hardcore, so I'm going to wait a bit. I'll survive without them. We're still doing okay.
Monstrous wretch!
Dire Needles.
Nature takes what's old!
Yes, it does, sir. Yes, it does. I remember playing in my mercenary. Yeah, and I got about this far on the mercenary. How careful I played all these pulls. So I was doing a grenade build, and now I just run up to them and do that. It is pretty fun. Siphons mana. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to smack you to death. I'm gonna do this all day. Got lifesteal. Not the most riveting of fights, but gets the job done. I do wonder if there's a build where you just attack really fast and hard. That'd be fun. Just smack people. Ooh, now that is something we can use. Because we do have a slot. Cool. More damage. But yeah, if you're thinking about getting this game, I do highly recommend it, even though it costs money right now. So when it comes out, it'll be free, but it's not coming out for probably 2 years, the rate they're going. And it is quite excellent. Just the amount of different runs you can do, the amount of different builds you can do is quite insane. The replay value is definitely there. Another gigantic zone. I do remember, in comparison to this, back in the day when we had Diablo 2 and that's it, how many times I just restarted the instance and killed one boss. Restart the instance, kill one boss. They're called bail runs. And you would just kill one boss 1,000,000 times looking for gear. And we thought that was so fun. Fit 30 Kid, it's not free currently because it's still in early access. When it fully releases, it'll be free. So again, we don't know when that is. We're guessing like 1.5 years or so, 2 years. Again, you can play it right now if you just pay $30, which for like 2 years of playing a game is not bad. Because the way they make money, is by mostly stash tabs. Like for each character, you gotta buy. If you want extra stash tabs to hold gear, that's how they get their money. So you don't even have to do it. I'm not gonna buy any. So if you just want to be a free player when it comes out, you can do that, or you can pay $30. And I think you get some extra stash tabs with the $30, so it's good use of the money, I think. Double check over here. But yeah, gorgeous game. With absolutely insane customization that I'm just scratching the surface of. Path of Morning.
The wind bites like a blade out here.
You're telling me. Excuse me. Sorry. Definitely sick, so that's why I'm talking in a subdued manner, because my throat is not happy with me. I'm gonna figure out when I want to do the Ascendancy. I think it's level 28. So maybe 5 levels above, I'll feel safe. Just like I said, that's where my play ended last time I played. I did my Ascendancy, then stopped, my first one. And it took a long time to do it. I died a lot. And considering this is hardcore, I'd rather not die. Build's still going well, though. We still feel tanky. Just bosses are going to start to take a long time. I need some kind of single target ability. Let's see. I need a orb to check that.
That's heavy enough already.
And I'm playing on a controller, which is not the most optimal way to play. There's a WSD movement, which is by far the best way to do this. Wow, that's a lot of accuracy. Goodbye. I only slightly know what accuracy does, I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, we did gain a level. We should check what gear she has. It refreshes when you gain levels. That's pretty good. But I'm wearing this crazy thing right now. 306 armor. That's a cool looking shield. Wow, that's a lot of evasion. That's pretty good. Still like our armor though. That's pretty good. You have to upgrade it a lot. I'm not going to yet. Vision shield. No armor. Nope. No armor is a no-go. Oh. I do want to check what abilities I get later. New Spyro game, gamer? Oh yeah, I saw that actually. I'm not a Spyro fan, but congratulations to you. It's pretty cool. And if you just tuned in, gamer, I'm not abandoning Silksong. I'm just very sick today, and I didn't want to finish Silksong and grind away on those bosses when I feel like garbage and my head is full of wool. So hopefully by tomorrow I'll feel better. Yeah, there's nothing for Bear, really. Until we get to that. That I really want. Rampage is cool. And Walking Calamity. Crazy. Let's see if there are other abilities we can get. Level 41. Yeah, being a bear really limits you in terms of what you can do. I'm fine with it. I think our next ability will be Rampage that we actually use. And we are playing hardcore, so if I die, it's over. And solo self-found. Oh yeah, Summer Game Fest is great. And also the PC Gaming Show is really good too. A lot of good games coming out. I'm still working on my backlog. I have quite a few I still need to work through. Again, I think my next one is going to be Dragon Warrior Remake just because it's 8 hours long. And I was thinking about Skyrim after that because I've never actually played it. But I don't know. It's a lot of good stuff coming out. And pretty soon we're going to have a lot of Warhammer games come out. Dawn of War 4, Total War 40k. Then I love Warhammer, so. Yeah, Skyrim. That game everyone's played but me. I know that game's a big commitment though, because I like to do all the side stuff, and that game has a lot of side stuff. Also, Final Fantasy Tactics I haven't played, and I have that remaster. But yeah. Well, it makes sense. It looks good on the Switch too, because game came out, what, 14 years ago? What does that star mean? Don't know what the next boss is, so I'm going to stick with my fire resist gear and hope it's fire. Because elemental resistances are a very big deal in this game. if you don't want to get one shot. Alright, that's where we go, so let's go the other way. Also, what was it called? There's another game like Skyrim that came out recently from a very small studio that I actually watched a bit of Carnage play. Oh, Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon, that's it. It looks like Skyrim, it seems like a spiritual successor, but it's the Arthurian legends. So you meet Mab and you fight all that stuff and that lore, which looks pretty cool. Alright, what do we got? Just lots of guys. Oh, these guys are tanky. Might have to start getting damage nodes. He always trash talks when things get really intense. It's pretty fun. I'm skipping all around because when I dodge, I got a bunch of evasion rating. And I need to pick up all these orbs that drop. That's what my unique weapon does. When mobs die, they leave those orbs, I pick them up. I never die. Hopefully. Your shield is annoying, sir. Gotta be a better way to do this. Alright, the fire works. Maybe it doesn't. We're getting there. We finally broke his armor. I don't know what tier 2 means. Armor 112, 112. 25% of armor also applies to elemental damage. That is huge. We are doing that. What am I losing from this? Not much. But that armor thing applying to elemental resistances is huge. So that means I can just stack armor and get a bunch of resistances, which is awesome. Excuse me. So we're going to drop this on there. Maximum mana, that's not what I wanted. That's okay. This is how the crafting system works. Let's improve its quality a bit. Alright, 129 armor. Even better. I don't know what that does. Oh, it did get an 8 though. Can actually use an 8. Oh, this is the thing I saw in the trailer where you can tame bosses. That's really cool. wonder if I can do these abilities in a bear form. Let's test. What is it gonna do? Oh. Let's use a 4. Don't know if that will work, but we'll see. Alright, so we came back to upgrade that thing. We did. And sell stuff. Sorry, again, my brain is wool today, so everything's going a little bit slower.
Chumbering about this one. Stay inside.
I don't know what to do with that skill gem yet. We're just going to keep it. Oh no, doesn't work. That would have been cool. Ah, we need to go back and just... skills... That's why that doesn't work. I need 24 intellect. Oh well.
Damned remnants!
Yeah, those boots are huge. Let me see what I'm at right now. Because these aren't the real resistance numbers. -10. Weird. Armor applying to elemental damage, 704. So, elemental damage reduction, fire, cold, and lightning is 49% on top of whatever I have here. Which is really huge. So that's what you tend to die from. I've not discovered any of these. That's really annoying. I don't know how to do that. Oh well. Two waves. Goes down just as easy as one. Get rocked. This is vastly different from when I played a range class. Just let everything hit me in the face. Poison still scares me. So I don't know how you get resistance to that. This has to turn into a boss or something. No? There we go. Waiting for the other shooter drop. Schmack. Why can't you guys just come with the other guys and die with them? It's making things tedious. It's a fun graphical glitch. Probably doing too many of those fire stomps. My brain is lagging. But we're still not dead. So it's going alright.
Wild spawn.
You had to come after. Excuse me. Oh, that was getting dangerous. My fire also causes them to bleed. It's quite nice. The scary time is before I do my slam, because once they start dying, I'm pretty much invincible. So pick up these orbs. Angry bear. I wonder if there's different skins for the bear form. That'd be cool. It's a new mechanic, hanging out at the Eye of the Storm.
Wilds take you.
Wilds take ya. Winged Fiend, you are new. Don't know what you do exactly, because you just die. How are we doing in exploration? Almost perfect. This will never not be satisfying, though. Just slamming the ground. Watching everything die. This place is enormous. And I just noticed my health go really far down. I should just automatically use a pot when going into any pull. Because they do heal over time. And they also recharge over time. There's really no reason not to. Yeah, it did make a difference. Always have to come after, don't you, Vulture? Not the best tactic. Easy game. Looks like we have most of it explored. And it is crazy that this game, when it comes out, it's going to be free. I know they do make money from microtransactions. I think it's just cosmetics and stash tabs. Which is fine. They got to make their money somehow. And there's no pay to win, really. Stash tabs arguably might be, I don't think it's pay to win. Like, I don't have any extra tabs. It's perfectly fine.
Nature takes what's own.
Yes, it does, sir. Yes, it does.
Let these towers stand for all time, so that the sands may never
I do like the added that you can walk away and the lore still play. I know Diablo added that too. But Diablo, unfortunately, still has an incredible amount of unskippable cutscenes because you're walking around with your character as they yap. No one wants to do that in an ARPG. Story, yeah, but don't make it obtrusive. Oh, boss time. Well, I guess I'm doing it.
You are relentless,
I activated it.
but that which you predicted. The time of the verdict is
Can you land so I can hit you? Oh, I'm fighting this thing. Oh, did it too early. Okay, I do want to put on this, because this is more damage. Alright, that's his Uber ability. Oh, it's going to take a long time. I don't do damage to bosses. That's my autos. They're not bad. You probably do a combination of ancestrally boosted stomps with autos. We're also not getting close to stunning him. We have 0 stun gear or nodes. Alright, so far nothing too scary. Just gotta dodge that one ability. Oh, it looks like a phase change. No, he's just going around. Probably doesn't help that they're doing fire damage either. I think hitting him is the best damage. Just hit him and do those. Don't think putting fires do anything. Waiting for another scary ability, because right now it's pretty straightforward. So we just smack him. There we go. There's a new ability. Alright. Oh, it wasn't bad. Yeah, that sound denotes like a super attack. That probably won't one-shot me, but a lot of classes would. Yeah, that's pretty crap damage. Oh, he faked me out. Oop. Don't dodge that way. If I knew this was going to be a fire boss, I could have itemized a lot differently. Like physical damage, armor break. But you don't know until you fight him. At least it's not too bad. Right, I don't want to get hit by that, just in case it's something terrible. Oh, his stun bar even went down. We're definitely not stunning him. It's probably a great time for my ice bear idea. Rattling bones, indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a way to string together a boss killing build. Cause this is rough.
That's heavy enough already.
Good night, sir. That wasn't too bad. We're still tanky as hell. Alright.
I'll ask Chambrin about this one.
That's really good. Let's go get the rest of the stuff before we finish the quest. What are you talking about, Bjorn?
How can I?
Young one.
+1 level of all projectiles. That's really good, so I'm going to stash that. For when I invariably do a ranger. I'm gonna recheck what this can do. I really can't upgrade anything. Shockwave totem. I don't think I can do that in form. Yeah, that I need to be out of form for. Yeah, bear really restricts you to what you can do. Well, my next character will have lots of gems. Let's double check supports for all my stuff. I love this. We could take this off, so we can do more damage. Might be the play. Jagged ground would be really good. Or actually aftershock would be better. Let's do that. See if we can deal with the reduced range. Alright, speak to Asala.
The Ferryden have assembled a tremendous dreadnought, a war caravan
Ooh.
larger than we have ever seen. As we speak, it is barreling through the heart of the Bastille.
Is it now?
Leaving devastation in its
No more running.
We now have their trail.
They will not
Fight to
escape.
the last.
I have 60,000 gold. It's time to do some gambling, I think. See what we can get.
How about all this bloody sand?
Wait, he's not the gambler. No, he's not.
Keep out of the sun, huh?
Who's gambling person?
Young one.
Ah, you, Risu. Alright, who's feeling lucky? What do I have that I want to change? That's really good. That's really good. We do need another helm. Something with a lot of armor, which would be this. Bam.
Trust you appreciate that. I will take
Nope. I'm not doing helms. Let's see if we can get a weapon.
I am fond of that.
Horrible. That is horrible.
I will take this.
Come on.
That is something.
No, it's not. You lie. Now that's not bad. It's a lot of physical damage. 4167 with no mods. With just 2 mods. We'd have to put so much into that to make it good. Alright, we're gonna do one more. One more.
I trust you appreciate that.
Well, crap.
Sinner.
Alright, well, before we start holding an area, I'm going to log off because I still feel like garbage and I'm getting a headache too. So, thank you all for those of you who put up with my very low energy sick stream today. I do appreciate it. So, hopefully tomorrow we're going to end Silk Song. Hope to see you there.